Welcome people to Real Stories UK. This is a story about Darryl Laycock. Darryl Laycock was from the Moss Side area of Manchester. From a very young age, Darryl got used to seeing violence at home due to the violent relationship with his mum and dad. Because of the violence he had seen from a very young age, Darryl soon developed some anger issues and had to see a child psychologist for several years. When Darryl reached secondary school, he was excluded after only 2 days for hitting one of his teachers. Darryl was still living at home surrounded by the same violence he had seen between his parents for most of his life. At the young age of 13, Darryl was already selling drugs on the streets of Moss Side where he lived, and at the young age of 14, Darryl was given his first handgun. In the following years, Darryl got more deeper into the street life, and by the age of 17, one day while walking with his friend to a local bakery, he and his friend were chased by a rival gang member. One of the rival gang members had a handgun. They both made it inside the bakery, followed by one of the rival gang members, who shot and killed Darryl's friend. From that day forward, Darryl vowed to get revenge for his friend's death. What followed was several tit-for-tat shootings between the rival gangs, which resulted in several murders. Just like a lot of situations we see, a lot of these rival gang members were once friends who all went to the same school, but due to money and greed, they started to go their separate ways. As the years went on, Darryl found himself getting deeper and deeper into the street life, which resulted in him being shot on several occasions. In an interview with James English, Darryl described how on one occasion he was riding his bike through a park when a gunman jumped out from behind a tree and started shooting at him. As he jumped off his bike and ran away, he got hit with a bullet under his foot, but he managed to escape. This would not be the last time Darryl would find himself in a situation like this. Not long after, Darryl was arrested for 2 attempted murders on 1 count of conspiracy to murder. He was charged and went to trial, but was found not guilty by the jury. He was found guilty of possession with intent to supply Class A drugs, and he was sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison. The problems didn't stop there, and while in prison, Darryl was regularly getting into fights with rival gang members, who were also locked up. After being released from prison, Darryl went back to living the gangster lifestyle, but it wouldn't be long before more trouble would come his way. And one evening, Darryl was out having a drink in a local pub. Later that night, he left the pub with a girl he met, and as they were walking down the street, some gunmen appeared from behind a wall. "What?" Darryl said as he threw his arms up into the air and stepped towards the gunmen. This was when he felt a rain of bullets hitting his body. The girl he was with was also shot in the chest. Darryl threw the girl to the ground and covered her, which was when he felt more bullets hitting his body. Luckily, Darryl and the woman both survived. Darryl has been shot over 20 times and has been shot at over 70 times throughout his life living the gangster lifestyle. Darryl once said, "When you're on that bed and the doctors are working on you, bringing you back to life, it's your mum you're crying for, not your mates you're carrying that knife for, so you need to respect life because you only get one chance." Darryl decided to leave the gang life and street life back in 2011 and has since dedicated his time to helping steer other youths away from heading down the same roads he went down. Darryl now speaks in schools all over the country, educating people on the dangers and what comes with living the street life. Darryl has a body filled with scars, which are reminders of the gangster lifestyle that he was living, but these are also reminders that he is here for a reason. For the latest in urban news and stories, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned into Real Stories UK.